Mitch, and today I'm going to be looking at using household and garage products as alternatives to commercial honing compounds. You may or may not recognise the products that I've got, but I've just picked them up from around my house and garage. So I think they're everyday sort of things that people would have lying around. Towards the end of the video I'll show you what each of the products is and tell you how well it performed. I've set up a fairly simple test environment. I've got a 1000 grit diamond plate which I'm going to use to give the same finish on the bevel of this chisel. That gives me a consistent scratch pattern and I'll be able to evaluate how quickly the different products I use hone it to a mirror finish. I'll be applying the products onto some oak faced MDF. This is a nice flat stable substrate to use. As a control for all this I'm going to be using my normal MDF honing board which is charged with some Tormek PA70 honing paste. I shall be doing my evaluation by eye using this little magnifier. I hope to be fairly consistent. So I'm going to start off with the powder. So I'll spread that out evenly on the MDF. Now I'll just count the number of strokes it takes to remove those scratches and produce a mirror finish. This is the Ajax scouring powder. It took 300 strokes to get to this point, and I gave it another 50 and it didn't seem to make any difference at all. When I'm looking at it, it's still got a lot of little scratches on it which are quite visible. Honing on the scouring powder mixed with water was easier, and it only took me 200 strokes to get it as good as it gets. But on close inspection we still got the same micro scratches, which I think is just a result of the particle size. In between every sample I'm coming back to the diamond plate to re-establish nice consistent scratch pattern. The spray stainless steel cleaner and polisher hasn't made any effect, no improvement on how it came off the diamond plate. The Hobright produced quite a good finish. On close inspection you can still see some scratch lines on there. It did produce a good edge and I could just about take hairs off the back of my finger. The Prestige cleaner for cookware, copper and stainless steel cookware, produced a very good result as well. Equally as good as the Hobright, but actually with less effort. About 125 strokes to get the same polish as I got from the Hobright with 150 strokes. The toothpaste doesn't seem to have improved things since it came off the diamond plate. The GT88 car body scratch remover, that's done a wonderful job, absolutely wonderful. On close inspection I can hardly see any scratches left at all. That's just with 125 strokes. It was better than all the previous ones after only about 30 strokes. So I'm very impressed with that. This actually sounds quite grainy in use. A Simonized chrome cleaner. That's a pretty good result. Not the best, but only took 100 strokes to get as good as it would get. So the Autosol chroma metal polish, a brilliant result. Exactly the same as the GT88 as far as I could tell. And I come in with the control here, which is the Tormek PA70 honing compound. I would say that's equalled the Autosol on the GT88 at somewhere between 90 and 110 strokes that took. I'm seeing exactly the same sort of pattern. So let's quickly run through the results. You will get improved results if you use scouring powder. Better than using a 1000 grit diamond plate. Spray on cleaners for stainless steel, although they might say they're polishers, don't have any effect at all. The Prestige cleaner for copper and stainless steel cookware actually produced good results. Definitely worth it if you've got nothing better. Same could be said about the Hob Bright. I did find the Prestige was a little bit quicker to get to the same result. Into the bathroom, we found that the toothpaste really was rubbish. Moving along to the products you find in your garage, the Simonized Chrome Cleaner came out worst in our 3 products, but it did actually produce a very good finish. Much better though were the GT88 scratch remover and the Autosol. I couldn't tell any difference actually between the performance of both of those, both in how long it took to polish and what mirror finish we could achieve with them. Both very good indeed. And they both matched exactly the Tormek PA70 honing compound. Of course there are plenty of other honing compounds on the market, specifically for woodworkers, but seeing the results today, I don't think you'll find one that does any better than the Autosol and the GT88. I really was very impressed with them. Hope you've enjoyed this. Please join in the debate if you've got any ideas yourself of other compounds you can find around the place that would work just as well. And also give us your views on these if you've used them. You may not feel the same way that I do about them. So leave a comment and come back and see what other people are saying later. Please like and share the video, and if you're not a subscriber yet, I hope you'll want to join. Cheerio! So entirely for your benefit, my chisel is now fractionally shorter than it was at the beginning of this exercise, but just as sharp. Why do we bother polishing a blade as highly as this? It just improves performance that little bit more. We can just push 1/1000 of an inch thickness shaving off there and fit joints perfectly.